Robert reckons is good. Let's see here. OBS reckons is good. Let's just trust both your judgment. Let's just trust both your judgment. I'm good with that. Good evening, everyone. Top of the morning, even top of the afternoon. I'm just so glad to see you. Good that you can be here. Pollinator. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I've been sweating all evening about it. Robert, aka Web Soul. I only recognize the icon. Interesting little name switch there. One of those things. Just glad to see you. And Miss Julia's here. Wonderful to see you. And anyone else out there watching, how you doing? Happy New Year 2025. This is exciting. I thought we could do exactly the same as what we did yesterday, unceremoniously switch off the music like this, and then go and start a little bit of the cabin factory, because we have 8 cabins to go, and then we'll see what happens at the end. We've already done the end after doing a streak of 8 cabins. But then, I think we needed to do another 24. And then we can go back into Alan Wake 2, which is exciting. Robert, I don't know if you've seen that game. There is... thank you. Excellent. I'm glad that was it. Poninator. I think Julia came up with that pronunciation. I looked up what pon actually means, and now I know. It's very good. Also goes to show you always learn something else. Is this all good here with the bandwidth? I'm like, I'm always paranoid when I see things dropping out. So it wasn't just you, it did actually happen. Cabin Factory. I don't know if you've seen this, Robert. $2.99 on Steam. And it's a very exciting game. It's something that you think, hey, why didn't I do this? Because it's just such a cool little idea. You press a button, or you don't actually press a button. A cabin comes on a massive conveyor belt, and you have to go and check out, is it haunted or not? And then depending if it is or not, if you think it is, you press a button, and that's that. There it is. Let's hope we hear this is audio okay here. If I hooked that up properly. So this is that. Yes. Let's see. This is us, made in Unreal Engine, by the way. So we're looking at a meta-human with wafty hair and everything. So there we go. Good stuff. This is essentially me, and it looks like we have 8 cabins left. And the first time I played it through. I didn't actually play it through. I did. There's the 2 people over there again. We have to get 8 cabins right, and then the game ended, and the titles rolled, and we went home, and it was all a creepy ending. Then it said there's 24 more cabins left, and now we did 12 of those yesterday, and now there's 8 left. 16 yesterday. 16? 12 yesterday, 8 left. There we go. I think that's how it works. Can't really wrap my head around the maths anymore. RJ, how's it going, buddy? Top of the evening, or top of the morning, or top of the afternoon to you. Good to see you. Yeah, Dormare, we've checked it out, and yes, absolutely. I'm totally going to buy that. I'm going to have a look at that. Let's see what the first cabin is like. How is 2025 treating you all? Now that we've had a little bit of time to get acquainted with it. Hello, it's the cabin inspector. Again. Just checking if everything is okay in here. The bed is fine. It looks like somebody's underneath the covers here, I think. Hello, lady. How's it going? It's a little bit of light leaking going on here. That happens when your geometry is not solid. So that is... either put something on the outside or make sure there's some blocking volumes on the inside. But hey, one of those things. Hello there, sir. How you doing tonight? Are you okay? How's the finger in the porcelain type thing? He's still got that look on his face. Hey, Leo, how's it going, buddy? What's happening, Leo? How is 2025 treating you? Hopefully not haunted, because that would be bad. It looks like this cabin is so good. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Is anything moving? I don't think there is. This has always been sticking out, so I thought that just magically appeared yesterday, but no. That's always been here. Has anything changed? Any moved? The girl! Ah, yes. I think, have we had this before? We may have. Now the cabin has a basement. I think I've played this before. Oh my god. Unless it's now got a different basement. I think it has. I think I've seen this before. And the creepy thing is, Here's the mother. Don't look at her face. Don't look at her face. Because it's creepy. I think maybe I can do it now because... So we can go into the bathroom here. I'm not going to give away the ending. I'm just hoping I can get out of here. We usually don't have a basement in the cabin. I think the haunted meter reckons this is definitely haunted. She's got wafty hair and everything. This is so cool. And the moment you look away and look back...
What do you think you'll find outside? Absolutely nothing. You want to leave, Greta? That's totally fine. But your brother will stay here. And he will not be happy when he hears you abandoned him. Leave and abandon your poor mother.
Shivers. Run for your life! Run already! This is the stairs, isn't that the stairs? This was supposed to be the stairs. Oh, I didn't get out again! I didn't do it again! So the woman comes after me and she haunts me. Last time I stayed in the bathroom because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. So this time I tried to run out, but the run option didn't work anymore. This is so bad. Running was like this, right? So running only sometimes works. That's interesting. So I did press the right button. It just didn't move me fast enough. Dang! Super haunted cabin. Didn't do this again. Ah. She has such a creepy morph target on her face, isn't it? It's just so bad. But hey, we have another cabin to look at. I'm sure this one's perfectly fine. And the bad ones, they get shipped off to Independence, Missouri, next to Rod's lot, to scare off the neighbor, apparently. Good evening, Lester. How's it going? Is anything moving here? I'm glad that we're making the cabin with people already in it. I don't know why we do that. Or who our customers are, that they demand products like this from people like us. I don't understand that. You see, in our version of the game, you could have a morph target in the cloth that just ever so slightly moves, only sometimes though, and that would then be, of course, indication for something being haunted. And I would totally make this guy blink or raise an arm or something. Well, this looks fine so far. Now, there's also this girl that sometimes hangs down here. It certainly hasn't happened today. Last time somebody was chucking plates at me. I'm glad that isn't happening either. Oh no! She's standing in front of the picture. She's not a picture anymore. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh my god, we need to run! Run out! Oh, she's coming after me! Run already! Why aren't you running? It's haunted, I tell you. Shipped to Independence, Missouri. No flashlight, no, sadly not. That's in the second game we're playing tonight. Yes, a flashlight would be good. Like, you know, that would be preferable. And it's as affordable housing. That's a great idea, actually. So if the haunted cabins are going to be, this is affordable. The other ones are for the rich folks in the forest. I can't say why. We've been friends. We should have been friends. Oh no, it's the plushies again. I'm not going in. Last time we had the plushies. They were looking at us funny. Maybe this time they're all... Hello, how you doing, guys? Oh, you've grown since we've seen you last. That is just too funny. Hello. Didn't see you there, buddy. Okay. No sudden movements. He barely fits at the table. No creepy girls hanging out here. I mean, as long as nothing moves, it's all perfectly fine. But I have a feeling this arm... Well, oh no, that's his shadow. That's his shadow. So... aside from creepy, fluffy guys, I think there's nothing moving here, is there? Ugh. They ate the last 12 inspectors. That's why they've grown so much. Oh my god, it's fine. It's just a plushie. Don't worry about it. It's all good. This cabin has a clean bill of health, I think. Yes! It's from the outside, Robert. Yes, it is. But from the inside, it is very different. So the inside is different every time. So it could be... the only thing is that these are the instructions here. If haunted, turn back immediately. If safe, press clear. Any movement means the cabin is haunted. If nothing moves, it's not haunted. So it could be that even if it's creepy, like with the plushies and stuff, as long as they're not moving, we're all good. It's one thought that I had earlier. Is the cabin actually the same size on the inside than it is on the outside? I think it is. I just wanted to double check, because once I'm in, it actually looks a little bit larger, but I don't think that's the case. I think it is actually the correct size. So we're just wondering if there's some kind of trickery going on here. Hello, it's the cabin inspector on the 1st of January 2025. Just wanted to make absolutely sure we can send this cabin out, because we've got so many orders, you know, for cabins just like it. Go all over the world. That way people don't have to, you know, fell their own trees anymore. We just press a button and the machine just cranks one of these things out. Sometimes things go wrong. That is new. Let's make sure we don't slip on this. I heard something. Where's the boy? Oh my god. That means movement. How did he make it downstairs? I'm just gonna quickly leave. Press the haunted button. I don't know why I can't run out. It just doesn't allow me to do that. Whew. 5 cabins left. My god. Different interior decorator. That's it. I also want to know what's in this little thing here. What's it for? Maybe it's a telephone. Good evening. It is the cabin inspector. She sometimes looks at you from behind the picture. Sometimes she's elsewhere. Sometimes he is outside and smashes the glass and chucks plates at me. Sometimes this door opens and there's a girl behind it singing. Where is the girl right now then, I wonder? Is she in the basement? Technically. Because if she's not under the stairs... Oh my god, no, 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 no! No, no, no! Oh! I need to get out! I can't! They don't let me get out! We had this before! There's a diorama of the cabin up there with sort of, you know, things moving. And the last 2 times I didn't get out, but I couldn't get... I just think there was a blocking volume. Oh, that is so bad. What a shame. So it looks like the moment we see that, maybe next time we have a chance to just, you know, just run away. 5 more cabins to go. See if we can quick inspect them. Creepy lady, creepy... Oh, there's something moving under there. Let's not even check the rest of the cabin, because I don't want to know. There's a moving hand, and that is good enough for me. That is a haunted cabin, if I've ever seen one. Cabin is haunted. What is this quality control aspect of the game anyway, that you say, if nothing's moving, the cabin's fine? I think it's not fine. I think we need to look at the machine that makes these things. Yes, let me just go and touch you. That would be good, Robert, yes. That would be good. Okay, 4 more cabins left. I'm sure we can do this. We were considering maybe the flame is moving, so perhaps that should be grounds for concern. I think even if there's a small chance of these cabins being haunted, we shouldn't just send them out and hope for the best. What if the inspector didn't get it right? Hello, sir. How's the croissant and the apple? Is there another diorama here? No! No diorama. Just the frog, and the frog's moving. Is he moving? I could have sworn he was just like twisting ever so slightly. Maybe I've made it up. I'm seeing things! Oh, then it just goes and doesn't count. So I think right now it doesn't matter. But on the first playthrough, you have to get a streak of 8 predictions correct. So if you get it wrong, the streak resets. That's the only thing that happens. It's the girl again. Oh, okay. So if it wasn't quite that dark in here, you know. So it's literally just opposite. Opposite the bathroom. Here's the creepy mother. Opposite the bathroom. Just walk up and up the stairs. Okay, fine. We are getting a second chance here. She's got the wafty hair. I mean, they've done this so well. They pulled all the punches here. Very good. Everyone's got the wafty hair.
Absolutely nothing. You want to leave, Greta? That's totally fine. But your brother will stay here. And he will not be happy when he hears you abandoned him. Leave.
We are only rendered.
Abandon your poor mother.
We're only rendered in the mirror. We're not rendered in reality. Okay, poor mother. I'm running. I'm pressing the run button. It just won't let me. So go, open up, and oh my god, let me out, let me out, let me out. This is a haunted cabin if I've ever seen one. Creepy. Press the creepy button now. Whew. Oh my god. First time we got out of that hellhole. Ricky, how's it going? Oucheroo. So here, Robert, this is what were to happen. Now that we've made a correct prediction, the second light goes on. And on the first playthrough, you have to make sure all the lights are on and 8 predictions in a row come true. So if we now say the next one is haunted and it isn't, then it would reset. That's how it works. The quality for 3D Asset Store model section. Exactly. If you're rooting out the ones that are animated. Do you know, maybe that is what the Fab Guy should do? The Fab Guy should employ this person. From the cabin factory. Hiya! Good evening. It is your friendly cabin inspector. I mean you no harm. Even if you look incredibly creepy. So yesterday we had this and I thought, even though it's a flat picture, I thought it kept looking at me. But I think that wasn't the case. I think it just looks like it. It's Mother. Mother isn't at all well. And now that I understand that the kids are called Hans and Greta, I suppose this means it's sort of the little house in the woods, Hansel and Gretel style. I think the frog is moving. Or maybe I'm making it up. It only looks like it's moving. Is it moving? I wonder if the developer is looking at this thinking, yeah, no, it shouldn't be moving. I didn't put any moving mechanism in there, but it looks like it's moving. It's a haunted game! That must be very creepy. If you think you know the game, you think you've put it all in place, you triple check the code and it looks like... Are there any hands underneath the sofa here, underneath the bed? Not today. That's good. Are you moving? Any bags moving? Nope. I think I see nothing wrong with this cabin. It's all good. I think this is gonna go out to a customer in California. Yes, looks like we were right. 2 more left. Good thing the picture has reset here, that's all good. Good evening. It's the cabin inspector. How you doing there, lady? All good? Anything creeping under the bed? No. It's always good to check. Anyone outside the cabin? No, that's good. Anything jumping out of the fireplace? No, also good. And you, sir, you're happy. You're not moving. You're not looking at anyone funny. That's also good. No girls hanging down. No girls underneath the stairs. And, oh my god, it's this again. See, I can't even go down. Oh, move, buddy, move. Oh, there's some blocking volume. I don't know why this happens. Dang. I think there's a bug in the game. I think the game is haunted. That's our next cabin. We can also just take a guess and just press a button randomly and say, yep, I'm getting a haunted feeling about this. I don't know what it is. Is it that we have to go up much more careful, and then see if we see this, if there's something on the table, immediately go back down, because that might be the only chance we have. I think once you're fully up the stairs, it's game over. You know, I've tried that as well. I've tried to stay up by just looking around a bit longer, and then the things get you, and it just gets all red and creepy. And you know, one time the mug was moving, but not turning, it was just going like left and right like this. Do you think the curtain is intersecting with the table there a little bit? There's a lot of intersections going on here that shouldn't be there. And for that reason... Oh, have we seen that before? For that reason, I'm out. Nope, it's fine, it's good to come upstairs. I think. Who knows? There's something floating in the air. It shouldn't be doing that, sir. Supervisor! We have a floating remote control alert. I think we'll best mark this one as faulty. Back to the crusher. The clicker! It was the clicker! I tell you, there's some kind of... There's an overlap between these two games. Agent Nightingale was after the clicker. Now we see something like a clicker floating. Hello, it's the cabin inspector. One last time, hopefully, because this is the 24th cabin after the 8 that we've already done. Technically the 32nd cabin. Hey, that's good. Write that down. That's a good title. The 32nd cabin. What does that mean? It's probably the 59th cabin that we're testing in total. Any pictures changing here? Any doors opening? Any songs happening? Anyone underneath the stairs here? How will it end? Will it ever end? See, I think that there's something upstairs and it's moving. I've totally seen it. I'm gonna go out. I think that was the thing that... Oh my god, it's a trap! It doesn't even let me out! I can't even go out. It is basically, I'm gonna have to wait until I'm killed. Unless this is open. No, this is also not open. It was you! I tell you, there's another diorama up here. And someone's going upstairs. And now he's going downstairs again. Ah. And the red thing is me, is it? Is it? Oh, it is. So maybe I can get out. Just need to make sure I don't bump into any of these guys. It's the green thing. Let's just have a look. So they're invisible to me, but if I just have a quick nosy at their paths here, this thing comes upstairs And it isn't touching me, it's coming downstairs. Oh my god, it's a puzzle! I tell you! Is there a ledge to start? That's a good question. There sort of is. How does it help? I mean, at least I can look at it from the other side here. I'm blind, man. So I could follow this guy down. As he goes down, what would I do? I keep to the right by the door. I just keep right. And then I wait there for a second. And then I could go and squeeze through. I think that might work. I think we have a realistic chance of getting out of there if we get the timing right. So I could go literally down now. Follow the guy through to the corner of this thing. Like over here. Literally wait there. I have to take my stopwatch out and just time this so that I know when to start, how long to wait. This is actually good because this means I can probably time this out. Let me go get my phone. Oh my god, this is exciting. Can I, no, actually, can I do this on here? I think I might. Let's see. Do we have the clock? Okay, good. I think this can work. Stopwatch. Right. Okay. Let's say we start now as the guy goes down, and then we wait. It's about 7 seconds for him to get down. So meanwhile, I'm just going to go around, go to where the cursor is now, wait till about 17 seconds, and then I get out. I think that's gonna totally work. So I'm gonna wait until now. Okay. I'm just gonna go by my watch here. I should be able to go down like so now. I go to about here. About here. 15, 16, 17. If I'm lucky, I can get out. No, why not? Ah, dang. I timed it. It totally didn't work. Hey, I mean, at least it was something. At least I tried. It didn't work. There was one other final cabin. See, now the streak is reset. These two people up here. Damn you, management! They're still watching me. Final cabin, version 3. Yeah, well, maybe next time, Brian. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the first day of 2025. It feels like we've done this only yesterday. Hey, listen, I'm so sorry that YouTube are giving you grief about threatening to demonetize. Is it because of lack of uploads, or is it because of lack of viewing count over the last 365 days? Because I'm a little bit sketchy how they can invite you and then kick you out for not uploading stuff. That's just like shooting themselves in the foot. You're already over 2025. It has only just begun. Anything moving here? Any hands popping out? No, hey, it looks like the cabin is good. Is it? King Villain! Happy 2025! Happy not haunted cabin day as well. I say this was a clean bill of health. Yes! That's it? Something should have happened now, shouldn't it? Oh, there's still one left. Do you know, maybe that is the thing. There's always going to be one left. There's always going to be one left. You're always going to do one more. So it definitely says 1 left, right? Lack of uploading. Okay. Yeah, check your watch hours over the last 365 days. That's in YouTube Studio statistics in analytics. And you can see what that is. If that is still over 3,000, which I would imagine it is, then you should be fine. Maybe it is literally just the lack of uploads. But if it isn't, then it could also be the lack of watch hours. That could be. Oh, you have to read it. Okay. So 1 left. Maybe it means I need to pull this to the left. No. What does it say? H. Val Ross. Ah, stretch texture. Yeah, okay. Fine. That's right. We keep your books published. We keep selling your books. We keep pocketing the royalties. We're just not giving you a cut of it anymore. Also, thank you for having given us your content in the past. We're still gonna cash in on this. We're just not giving you anything anymore. That's what it's like, isn't it? Diorama? Yes. It's the diorama again. I tell you. This is such a... I tell you, this ain't good. My plan was solid, I tell you. Solid it was. That could be. Do you reckon this is the last boss? Getting past this? I'm never gonna make it, man. I'm never gonna make it. So previously my timing was totally super rock solid. And I'm gonna go and do that again. I waited until this guy is doing that. And now, as soon as my clock here hits 17, I should be able to just go around here and get out. Aha! My timing was solid! No, what was I doing? This was supposed to be the danger cabin. Ah, man, come on. What a shame. I just pressed the wrong button. I was so excited to get out of there. There isn't 1 left, is there? Yeah, that's the one. That one. This is a scam. There's not 24 left. Dang. This cabin's clear. Okay. This one's terrible. This isn't. I'm not good at this. Okay, fine. We've tried, and that 1 left thing isn't going away. So I. Dang! I think the game is haunted. 100% haunted. There, quitting this. That was the cabin inspector. And now we'll go see how Alan Wake's doing. So Alan Wake, we've left him in the TV studio yesterday, where he was basically appearing in 2 late night shows with Mr. Dorr, whoever that is, and he was talking about the book that he doesn't remember writing, and that was quite exciting, I gotta say. And then what happened was that he's now having to find a way out, but of course that doesn't really work because there's no door out. So that's what we're gonna keep spending the evening with. Alan Wake at the TV studio. Also, Alan Wake and the non-working quick launch button. What's up with that? See what the library thing... Does this work? Does it work from here? Doesn't want to launch anymore. Gotcha. This is bad. Everything's haunted. Let me go and try to restart the Epic launcher. Peculiar. Epic launcher. There we go. This worked much better yesterday, didn't it? I pressed the button, the end. There we go. I think I might just need a moment here. I'll do it from a library. I don't trust the quick launch thing. Launch? And it's not a good launcher, is it? It's a terrible launcher. That's right, we tried that yesterday. We tried launching it on Steam, and that also didn't work. Let's see if the see if that works today. I'm just out of curiosity. Welcome to 2025, where things still don't work correctly. Hey, if everything goes wrong, I'm just gonna go and play Doll Mare. That's another idea. I heard that. I don't remember who Wall and Door actually was in the game. It's been a few years since I've played it. It didn't hold my attention, to be brutally honest. Quantum Break, I think the story was sort of nice, but the gameplay sort of wasn't. It wasn't as engaging. Like Control, I got into it from the beginning immediately. I wasn't very good at it, but I got into the story. And Quantum Break, I was thinking, I don't know, what am I doing? Why are we doing this? Also, what else is going on with my computer? That's all. Something creepy is going on. It's all haunted. Let's with the Epic launcher here, let's go and like make you. No, don't do that. Did you know when you press Control and click something, it actually doesn't move? Or it's supposed to not do that, and it still doesn't do that? End task. There, do that. And end the task again. End the task twice. Yeah, maybe I just need to play it again. Also, Steam has also got me weirded out here. Perhaps Steam also needs to get ended. Yeah, there we go. And let's try this again with the Epic launcher, perhaps. Because we had something similar yesterday, didn't we? Could be, that's another possibility, could be that when I'm in the Unreal Engine mode here, it takes a while for the launchable engines to show up. It could be that the launcher is just not ready and then it just needs like 5 minutes to get its act together. It's like going to Unreal Engine doesn't even work. Oh, there we go. Now we're in Unreal Engine mode. Good to know. Let's go back to Storm. Let's go back to Library. It's not doing it, is it? Oh, hang on. Running. Something's happening. Something's happening. Something's happening. 25 minutes later. The Haunted Launcher. Now that's a game we should make. Published by Epic Games. That's also totally not confusing. You can self-publish on Epic through Epic Game Store, but Epic can also be a publisher. Or the developer. Or the engine maker. Epic could be everything. Yes, interesting, isn't it? On one hand, you can argue, okay, it hasn't been around as long as it has, but then you could argue, oh man, it can't be that difficult to make a game launcher. It is getting complicated if you bolt 55 million other things onto it, and then nobody really knows what to do because all those people have been made redundant. That could be a problem. a little monopolizing has never hurt anybody. I hear you. While knocked to the ground, use dodge to avoid follow-up attacks. This will also allow you to get back on your feet quicker. Well, they were there first. They did it right, and they stuck with it. I can't even imagine what it must have been like for them in the early days of Steam, when you have something where you say, this hasn't been done before.
A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
Everyone's telling you this is crazy, and they stuck with it. And then become more successful than anything that's ever been before.
I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
I have a feeling this is a mechanic I just haven't got a clue about. So apparently, and let's look at this room. The room is sort of, there's an exit behind me. It's wall, left, center, and there's sort of nothing on the right either. But when I do this, hi-ya.
Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like
The whole room
something in a
changed.
dream. Opening a way forward.
So
The
I would
lamp was
imagine
humming. The bulb glowed.
there's
It
a
held the
point
light now.
at which I'm gonna go do the same thing to another lamp. And then I'm going back to the other dimension. Am I now going in this other creepy dimension? I can't tell. That would explain why I didn't find an exit yesterday after 9 hours of searching. Is it moving? Is it haunted? Oh, Night Springs! Alright! Let's watch it! Unless we've already missed it. Isn't that cool? I'm so glad they did that. I remember that when they started, DirectX wasn't actually... They hadn't been around for that long. So DirectX, it's hard to believe, but there was at one point... There were no ways for game developers to create... games on Windows.
I felt another surge from the lamp.
The mechanics just weren't there. So you didn't have DirectX, so this is something that became available.
The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room.
Look at
The light
that!
carved out something new from the darkness.
The Harry Garrett Show. Oh, wasn't this the one we watched in the original Alan Wake? I guess he got replaced. Ah, okay, good point. Thank you, RJ. Oh, something else that I'm noticing here, of course, things that didn't get saved with the settings. Frame generation off because we hate it. VSync on because we want it. It's so crazy, isn't it? There we go. No more screen tearing. So can I then go back, do you think, if I do this again? I was going, oh yes, yes, very cool. Because I was thinking, I mean, then we could just... Does it break? I think maybe the problem was that yesterday I was wandering around in this dimension and that didn't get me to an exit because... Hey, I should have done this. Yes. And now we go out. Now there's different things. There's more darkness. There's nothing different. Maybe I can go back now. Potentially. Christian, how's the first day of 2025 been treating you? Do you feel any different? Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. What's with the hovering dart? Should that be hovering like that? I don't think so. Alan, where's your flashlight? You always have a flashlight. Now Saga has the flashlight and you have nothing. You've got a leather bag and elbow patches. Dude, man, get with the picture. You know, this is the other thing. I think I have that deluxe special super duper edition. Is there an option to... I thought there was a way to get him redressed. But that option is conveniently gone away now. And yeah. Difficulty tutorials? That's not it. I thought I can give him different outfits and stuff. Not that it makes any difference, but hey. So I can hear Ahti. That door doesn't make any sense, does it? It makes no sense. Huh. I could play with the light a bit more. It could be on the main menu, that's possible. So, at least that gets me upstairs. Perhaps that gets me somewhere. It's Alan Wake and the everlasting search for some exit out of here. Maybe follow the exit sign? Yeah, that's the spirit. Note, we don't have any guns. We don't have a flashlight. It would be unfair of them to expect us to fight.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key.
Alan is losing it.
It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
Oh my! This is the exit? Crazy! Fantastic! Let's have a look at the next chapter, shall we? The Dark Place. Alan watching Alan on television. RJ is quite right. I don't think any information about Northlight is available. It's not an engine that they license out to other people, it's just their own. The shoebox can store your items. Alan can access stored items from the shoebox in the Dark Place. Oh, am I in the Dark Place? It's a coffee flask and some muffins. I mean, that's good. That is good. Zane Classic in theaters. This is the Dark Place? Right. Oh, good point. Poor Alan. Did I not just seconds ago see... Oh, there we go. I thought I saw a staircase. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks like the Dark Place.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Where are we now? In between with Mr. Door. Wow. And there's the OD Diner.
The call was for me.
Do you know, I don't actually want to pick up the call. I want to go get a coffee. I'm not answering. I'm totally not answering. If I'm not answering the call, if I'm just gonna run around and enjoy the scene building a little bit. It's a cold day in hell. Cold case Casey. Do you know, and really cool to see that when Sam Lake, well, Alex Casey was on the couch with Mr. Door, that he actually had his normal voice, and that the too deep voice is really his film voice. So, like you suggested in the beginning, RJ, this was done deliberately. So very cool. I'm glad they did it that way, because even though it's off-putting at first, there is actually method to the madness. Pretty cool. Alan Wake looks like Keanu Reeves. Fantastic!
Forget this. I'm in a dark place. I'm outside time and space, outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension, an ocean of dark.
Crazy Alan watches himself on TV. I do like this effect here. That is pretty cool. Similar to what we've seen in the reflections in the mirror. That is pretty cool. I'm not going to go in there. This could be deadly. It's just a nice way of saying you're not supposed to go here. Oh, sweet. Another VHS tape. Stationery. Well, I'm a writer. I need stationery like all the time. See if we can check it out. And I'm not going to pick up the phone. Dang, it's closed. Yes, we've seen him in that before, haven't we? Yeah, could well be in the... We need to play the game a little bit longer, or there's something that we need to do in the main menu. I think Saga also has 3 outfits. Answer the phone. Use light to get inside Caldera station. Oh yeah, that's what we needed to do. I remember now. Let's try that. No charges. Huh. Oh, I see. I need to charge this up somewhere and then use it at Caldera station. Gotcha. Map. Map's always good. Yes. The dark place. I'm glad they've mapped it out for us. That is good. Talk show studio. Yes, yes. Use light to get inside Caldera station. I'm gonna try that. Before I even... Whoops, hello. Oh, yes, yes, now I'm in the... That's... We don't want to be there. Perfect. Can I... That's not it. This is like a steady light. Maybe I can grab that. Come on, Alan. Ah. It's another one of those... One of those things that the fans may find out. I think this is exactly why it keeps it interesting. Because you don't reveal everything. It's like the Lost storytelling as well. They don't really reveal every detail. There's theories that you can have around it, and it keeps you guessing, and that is exactly what makes it so interesting. Bullets are good. Guns would be better. Maybe I can find some light by the TV studio, which looks very impressive, by the way. Is there something in there? He can't jump. He has to take the stairs. No, it's nothing. It's just a reflection. Clever. Right. Yes. I had that feeling as well, that when they were making Lost, it's almost like, well, you don't really know the ending, do you? Despite of what you're saying, that in season 2, they knew, no, we've got another 5 seasons to go and we know exactly how we're going to end this. And I don't think so. I don't think you have. I'm afraid that if I answer the phone now, I don't get to do the Caldera station thing anymore. I have a feeling the moment I answer the phone, it's all going to be enemies and wolves and tragic things happening without Alan having a gun. But maybe not. Let's answer the phone then. I love it, Christian. I do have a scanned version of myself, so...
Hello?
Alan Wake?
No.
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No.
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working. Great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Alan, put the... Oyster card, basically. Who was that then? I don't recognize the voice. It's basically Thomas Zane 2.0, isn't it? Invitation
The
to
man had
love.
said Caldera Street Station. I had
He
to
did.
go there.
Let's. But let's also find light so that we can get in. Somehow. Isn't it? Absolutely. Ricky, I was just thinking that as well. That was just well done. Absolutely. I mean, all of this looks just so cool, I have to say. This is really nice. Let's take a picture. We always need funky screenshots. More or less funky screenshots. This is it's a nice little shot from down here. Yes, I was thinking the same thing. So it is proof that you can have good gameplay with good graphics and a good story all at the same time. That is possible. Not every game does it. Like Indiana Jones, blow me away graphic-wise. Story, gameplay, it's such a shame, isn't it? And other things, graphics, story. That's really what brings us together, I think. Was Caldera Station over here? Well, you have a map. We could just have a look at it. I think this was it, wasn't it?
The Caldera Street Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe
Let's
I could
make
use
it
the
appear,
lamp
come
to
on.
reveal the station entrance. The lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
That's what I was thinking. But we don't know where. We could go back into the well, that looks pretty bright over here. Maybe that's a light we can tap into. You're right. You're right, that's what it looks like. A darker version of the city demo. Yeah, that could work. That's a light. I keep seeing these shadowy outlined people here. Just for a second. Is that what he meant with spies? Do you know, Robert, that's an interesting question.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell?
Casey!
Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey, looking into a murder.
The murder of Alan Wake? But that's not the
What
guy on the
is this?
phone.
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Can you imagine? Now we play as Agent Casey? Yes! 3 to the chest. Oops! Maybe you can have Alex Casey's gun. Since maybe he doesn't need it anymore. I went here to get the light. Now the light's gone off and people have been shot and I don't have a gun. Or a flashlight.
I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here. loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Speaking of coming, we didn't see this coming. And that's me thinking perhaps Alex Casey could be the one constant
flashlight to protect myself.
between the two dimensions. Well, I mean, it's a flashlight. It's a start.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective.
AWE. An altered world event. Maybe that's exactly what this was. Let's pick up that light here.
I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance.
Dude, but now also the world has changed, right? Is Alex Casey's body still here? No, everything is different now. Oh my god! Is the map still usable? I mean, if it weren't for these nice little signs, do we still have a map? We do, but it's like the dark place, isn't it? Oh my god, this is creepy. Let's follow the arrows. That's crazy. Robert, I think it's difficult to say what makes one engine better than another. I think it mainly has to do with how well you gel with it. It's difficult to say Unity is better than Unreal Engine. I think they both have excellent features, but when I tried both of them, Unreal Engine really just spoke to me, and Unity certainly did not. So it's like a completely different country, and it was impossible for me to get started. I tried to do that, but it just wasn't working, and Unreal Engine was very welcoming, so it gelled better with my brain. It's a bit like saying, is sculpting in ZBrush better than sculpting in Blender? I think the features themselves are pretty much on par. Maybe the way they do things are different, but I think pick the one that works best for you. Like Godot, maybe it's not quite there, but I think that's going to become an excellent engine at one point, maybe in 10 years or so. Perhaps earlier, but yeah, I think it's all these custom engines. I think if a company is big enough that they can hire their own engineers, then it's beneficial for them because it's cheaper for them to pay for the engineers and build the features that they need rather than pay a licensing fee to somebody else's engine that could also hold them ransom. So what can also happen with these engines, and the GTA guys had something like that happen when they made the GTA San Andreas. Up until that point, GTA 3 and Vice City Stories, and all those things, including San Andreas, they were all made with the Renderware. Renderware was made by Criterion Games back in the day, British company. And they used that engine. It was sort of doing what they wanted. Licensing worked out for them. But then EA bought them. So EA bought Criterion, and with that, EA now also owned the Renderware engine. And that meant EA being a big competitor to Rockstar Games, they knew that with their next game, they couldn't use that engine anymore. So if that were ever to happen with the engine that you're working on, and you are a sufficiently large enough company that becomes a possibility, then you want to separate yourself from that, because EA could dictate terms to Rockstar that's just not going to work. And so that's why they thought, well, we're either going to get another third-party engine or we're going to write our own, and that's what they ended up doing. Yeah, it's not something that I don't think Remedy want to license this out. It's a bit like the Decima engine that Guerrilla made, and they gave it to Hideo Kojima, but they don't really make it a product that you could pick up and hire, that you could pick up and license. And I think it's the same with this. They're making this for their own games, and that's all it needs to do. And when they make a different game, the engine also evolves with it. It's a bit like the guys from Talos Principle. They had their own engine, and Talos Principle 1 was made in that. Same with Serious Sam. Serious Sam 4 was the last one that was made with that engine. And they realized that their in-house guys would have to write a lot of code to make it next-gen compatible, and they weighed up the options and they went with Unreal Engine in the end because it was a cheaper way for them to get done what they wanted to get done. So they ditched their own in-house engine. Same with the guys from Stalker. Stalker had the same thing. They had their own engine. I think they called it the Awake engine or something. And it was just them making their own project so that they could make a game with it. And they went with Unreal Engine after several restarts. So Stalker 2's been in development for like ever, and they now went with Unreal Engine. So it looks like some people just find it easier to use Unreal Engine. I think it's powerful, but it's also extremely hungry when it comes to hardware. So do we now pop that light into... This is a loop, isn't it? Yes. This is like a circle-y thing. And we're back here. Ha!
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Yeah. What are we gonna do there? Maybe we can go and shine a bit of a light into the shadows. Oh yeah. That works. That makes them at least go away. Not sure if we have enough batteries. Do we need to get my flashlight out here? Alan, what are you doing? Flashlight the guy away, man. Does he even... Oh, he does kill them.
Shadows faded out. Until they didn't.
Yeah, until they didn't.
With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back.
If only I had enough batteries. Certainly need to find some energizer once. Also, don't forget to reload your gun, buddy.
I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
But where was the subway entrance? I had completely lost my bearings. As so often. I consulted my map. But the map wouldn't open, and it took 5 minutes to draw itself. Is this it? Light shift inactive. Oh, there. So back and then right. Gotcha. Back. And then right. The flashy thing up there. It's true, yes, that is one big advantage. That you... So in case you make a game with Unreal Engine, and imagine Unreal Engine now gets bought by EA, then that's a problem. Or EA gets bought... Unreal Engine or Epic gets bought by Ubisoft, that would be a problem. Because if you're a competitor to them, that's an issue. But at the same time, indie devs also realize that the overhead of making your own engine is astronomical. So you really need to know... Your guys really need to know what they're doing. And if something isn't working, the buck really stops with you. Say you wanted ray tracing capabilities and your engineers don't know how to implement it. Or they do it and it's inefficient, then, you know, what are you doing? The good thing with any of the larger engines are that so many people have done research on it, and it's a large team working just on the engine, whereas with smaller teams, you often don't have the budget to write your own engine. You just don't have the resources. There's still no entrance here. I'm severely disappointed. Should I maybe take this light and put it in the other thing? I think I just put it in the wrong thing. This might not be the correct Caldera Street thing. I might just go and put it over here. Yes. Maybe that'll work. It's a very cool idea having these two. This is like in Fringe, isn't it? You've got these two parallel universes, and they're similar but not identical, and you just have to make sure you switch on the correct one. Crazy. That's why Rockstar is the one. They certainly have the resources. I have a feeling the new GTA game, and that might not be up my alley actually. It's probably going to be gorgeous to look at, and there's probably so much going on that I just haven't got a clue. I don't think I could appreciate it. I thought that with GTA 5 already, that's just too much. It's not a simple pick up and enjoy sort of game anymore. It's just too much. Huh. Well, Alan, you're at the station, but now what? Oh, maybe we'll have a look over here. Oop, was there something down here? Was that a... That's just the light. That's not it. Oh, clever. You can't can you go through the train or blocking volume in place. Huh. Oh, ladder. Okay. You already want to play GTA 6. When's it coming out? Is it this year or is it next year? Cold case Casey. Is it worth shooting these shadows? I have a feeling it's just a... I'm just losing bullets here. Before we go down, is there anything else we need to pick up? Oops. I think as long as they don't bother me, I think I might just go and leave them alone. Ah, somebody's left a cooler box. I like it. With batteries. Sweet. Oh, we can also go up. Let's do that. Up is good. Line the echo by approaching it from a specific angle. The echo. It looks like a hiss note, basically.
Rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
You're not Max Payne now, you know. The echo, how exciting. So it's like the hotline. That is nice that they left that. They kept that going. Hello? He knows my name. Whoops. Totally doesn't like me. Looks like I don't need to shoot them. I can just go and just burn them out. Such a shame that my batteries don't... that my flashlight doesn't recharge automatically anymore. I really appreciated that. Stop calling me that! Running out of batteries! Ah, this is nice. Shoebox. I don't know why I would want to put something into the shoebox if I can carry it. Also, I have a pasty. Oh, pasty, buddy. Batteries. Painkillers. Alright. Let's quick save again. So now what do we do? Do we ever need to go into this here? Enter Caldera Street Station. I could have sworn I had done that already. Anything to do on the plot board? I guess not. It's not like Saga's room where you have to sort of do things at the moment. Enter the station. I could have sworn I'm in the station. Am I not? Up here, okay. And then down there.
Something hidden here.
Is
I
there?
won't reveal it.
Whoops. That is not the light button. Yeah, but now...
The phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Word of lamp. It's like the silence of the lamp. Words of power can be used to make Wake stronger. You can assign them in the writer's room. Okay. Words of lamp. 1 inch. Restores 50% health for a second when using flashlight boost. Provides 10% chance of stun enemies on flashlight boost. Provides 25% chance to regain a flashlight charge on killing an enemy. I think this sounds like the best option. Oh, okay. There's more. It's like a character builder. Magic pocket. Add 1 charge. Ooh, words of stuff. Don't have anything like that. I see. Well, we'll watch out for these things, shall we? Yeah. And you are... Cowards! Lost. Yeah, previously on Lost. Ooh, nice. Let's get some batteries. I'm so glad people are leaving cooler bags all over the city. Are we going up again? Are we going the right way even? I mean, I really can't tell. Now back at the TV studio. That's interesting. It's all your books, Alan. They're all pulped. What a shame. No one's buying them. Waterstones, we're sending them back. Was that another phone call that I should have received? Oh my god, what's happening to him? Writer's Month. Oh, we can do this?
Fuck me.
Huh. So, this was not the station then, even though it looked like it was. Where is the station then? If that wasn't it, where's the station? Caldera Street. I thought I was in it. I gotta tell you, this game is a little bit too difficult for me to actually even figure out where to go. That's crazy. So, Isn't that where I need to be? Is that where I need to go in? I have zero idea. No, not the plot board. Show me the map. So it's like basically like what, this way? Caldera Street Station should be here, but there's no entrance. Subway kiosk, right? Maybe so. Is that the entrance then? Does anything make any sense? Kiosk is still closed. Oh, there we go. Right, finally. I was thinking it's one of those things that you enter with a set of stairs. And then you go upstairs.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
Like the deep light. Sleep station and again avenue. Oh, it's don't sleep station. Well, that's tricky because we need the outside light to actually get in here. And once we grab that, this exit is going to go away, isn't it? It's a clever way to do that. You need to find a MacGuffin to make something happen, but in order to do that you need the MacGuffin, and you can only use it once. Okay. Well, Alan, we're gonna have to face the fact that perhaps you can't do what you need to do. Because if there's no light in here and there's only one upstairs, I think that might be a game over. Or it's the end of the game, Leo, that could be. So you're saying I'm gonna leave this as it is so that the station entrance remains open. And now, maybe I can take this and bring that downstairs, like this. Hoping that that leaves the subway entrance open. I think that's how that works as well. Interesting. That is a good tip, Leo. You have found an episode of Night Springs. This is optional content unrelated to the main story. You can access it from something we're gonna tell you next time. Oh, there! Ooh! Let's watch it! And then this for 20 minutes, nothing happens. You again.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs?
LeBron James!
Tonight's cult classic episode, #1 fan.
Oh, cool. Teleplay by Alan Wake. Hosted by Wall and Door. Knight's Diner. Oh, come on. So I guess she is Rose then.
Life's a funny thing.
Like the Rose we've
You
met in the
spend
first
all your
episode.
time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress slash protector of the town of Night Springs.
Fantastic.
As
Now
always,
we're Rose.
Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
Fantastic. We have wafty hair and everything. And everything's in pink and blue.
Hi, everyone.
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me!
Right here, please.
One for me, please, and thank you.
Will do. Let me just grab a fresh pot.
Darius. It's Darius 6, everyone.
I come here 3 times a day.
Wouldn't that be cool? If we'd have... If this would be a mini game that you could go back to at any time. Get free refills to the customers. Hello, sir. Do you need a... Oh, you don't have any... you don't have a... Do you want any coffee refill? Look at the attention to detail. She even has lipstick on the cup. Very cool. Do you want any? Yeah, there we
Here's
go.
your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
Yeah. I wish I could tell you. Darius, have some
you go.
coffee.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
I know.
Oh, I don't
Oh, what?
mind.
You know, you've been superseded by Darius 7 and 8, which is just crazy. They look completely different.
Hot
How you doing,
coffee.
honey?
I
Hot
heard
coffee.
your fan site for that writer was named best fan site in the world. Congratulations!
Thanks. It wasn't easy.
But hey, you gotta make sacrifices. Christian, that's
Another
hilarious.
cup.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other.
Oh my.
We sure are. That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back.
I think that's what happened, RJ. This is exactly what happened. We're now Rose in
Loved
Night
being
Springs.
the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie!
Are we talking about the
I need to
same
clear
Alan
the empty
Wake?
pie plates from the tables.
You have to.
Shucks.
Shucks, indeed. Is this one? Yeah, let's do
I
that.
saw in the news that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing.
Did I? I totally forgot that
Those
happened.
yoga lessons really paid off.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
I should.
Oh, we have our own ways of talking.
We communicate telepathically.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
You wouldn't believe it, but yes, it is still Alan Wake. We're now inside an episode of Night Springs that I happened to find in a subway station. Believe it or not. It's quite the trip. And I'm Rose, the waitress of Knight's Diner. Apparently I own this. I also run this fan site for my favorite writer guy.
Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's what's inside that matters, right?
Yeah.
You still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches, buy one.
Elbow patches? Oh, got it. Thanks a million.
I didn't expect that change either. It's quite exciting how it can happen in Night Springs. Is that all? Do we bring these things back?
I can't believe I left my hat at home.
Ah, we will put them here. Shall we do that? No, that's not where they go. Have we forgotten somebody's plate? Are you still eating your donuts? There are 3 donuts! Very good. Anyone else needs dishes? Oh, there we go. That's one I've forgotten. Sorry about that. Let me clear that away.
Going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course! We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row!
Oh, wow. That sounds amazing. I didn't even know there was a national pie competition. But yeah, I'd sure gladly win it. Attend to your customers. Hello. How can we help you today, sir?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
Oh, is this a DLC? I wasn't aware that I had stumbled into that. It did say it's unrelated to the main story. I just didn't know how unrelated, so I didn't know this was a DLC. I don't think there was a way to not install the DLC. Where are we going now? Get the novel from storage. Gotcha. Right, storage, storage. This is it.
You better not crease any pages.
Love Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. That's not an author name. Two Can Do It. Man's life is ripped away. Will Hurt. Death comes to everyone. That doesn't mean it's painless. Maybe Love Will Hurt.
It's me.
Let's give him that
your
one.
favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
What?
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, if this is a DLC, then yeah, I would have probably liked to stick with the story first, even though it's cool to get away from that for a while. It's just a little bizarre. I think they did that with Control as well. You could have
My accessories. Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love.
interesting,
My trusty
and of course
12
you
gauge, fully automatic.
you can't get out now, can
Circumstances
you?
call for extreme shotguns.
Activate shotgun's fully automatic rifle mode by clicking the button I've forgotten to read. What a shame. Anything else?
My bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly, and looks good doing it. Just like me. I was finally ready for a night out on the town. With
Do you need a flashlight as
danger.
well?
There was no time to waste.
Guess you don't need a
Shortcut
flashlight.
through the boatyard was the fastest way to my writer's mansion in the woods outside town.
Knock 'em dead.
Don't worry, the boatyard is this way! You better hurry!
Go through the boatyard. It's the shortest route.
I'll go through the boatyard. I just have no idea where it is.
My chance to save the writer and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
We're on the diner while you're gone. We'll be way worse at it.
How did we all let his butts?
Save literature! You're the only one tough and graceful enough to save.
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
Is this the boatyard? That's not the boatyard. Or is it? There we go. Kick it in, girl. Maybe this makes more sense once you play the game 3 or 4 times. But currently, I mean, it's all cute and stuff, but
Who the heck
there was no warning that this was gonna happen. I thought I'm gonna watch a 2-minute clip. You know, I didn't know this was, I'm now changing game modes into something completely different. So a little bit untoward. Ooh, look at him.
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my writer?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
Twin brother?
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were 2 of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? You can't join him? Beat him.
Is that what they say?
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have a shotgun.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I got a... Wait, that's a real shotgun? Okay, I admit I didn't expect that. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop all of us.
Only a monster.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I really don't mind this being in here. It's just, I would have liked to know I'm actually entering the game mode, because that's just not. I thought I'm watching a quick clip on the TV. You know, not, oh, you're now changing game mode. That's just not what happened. So hence, you know, that's just unfair. I think they didn't do that very well. I'm all up for DLCs, but don't shove them down my throat when I'm in the middle of something completely different. So yeah, I don't think this is very good. I mean, it's great that we have that option, but let me know this is what's going to happen. If you press this button, you're going to abandon your current game mode and you're going to go into something totally different. Because I bet you when I say, like, exit to main menu, I mean, there's no way to get back to the actual main story now, right? Because that's sort of like, where's the...
my writer's books.
Get out of this, because I'm not really interested in Rose's story at the moment. That's not how it works, is it? That is a shame. Yeah, when they think they need to do something that's gonna piss people off, why put it in? You know, it's just not. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, and then go load from there. That might be an idea. That might be an idea. Well, I'll give this one more go, and then I might just call it a day, because Rose is nice and all, but I still don't even know if it's the same roles that we've met in the first game or not.
Monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's words. There was only one way to deal with monsters.
You just gotta kill them all.
My spinach this morning, so don't mess with me. You're all being very rude.
Pretty happy that this gun sort of fires quite as fast. And don't keep chucking things at me because that's totally not cool. Gotta put more bullets in, buddy. I really need to reload, man. Oops. In the face. What is the point? I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all. With no warning. Why would they do that? That's just, what a shit experience. Hey, I'm all for content like this. But like RJ says, as an optional thing, give me some warning.
Blind to the poignance of my writer's books.
That you're changing game modes, you know. It's like playing a racing game and the next thing you know you have to solve a puzzle. You're what? I was racing down a motorway. What's going on? Nice. Also, I suck at this, so yeah. Which is a shame. I mean, were there other weapons? The holding down R2. What do you mean fully automatic? It's not fully automatic, is it? It's not automatic at all. And how come I have no health packs either? And how long do I have to do this? Like 10 hours and then I get back to the other mode? I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all. I might do that. Yeah, I think for now, I might just go do something else. I might just go take a break from Alan Wake and just not play it for a while. And then, you know, when I'm back in the mood, I might pick it up again, but that might not happen. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the year. I'm sure I'll be back. Probably not tomorrow because I've got some other things to do. But I'll be. I might be back at the weekend with something else. Probably not Indiana Jones because the game sucks. Probably not this because I'm really not sure if they've totally lost the plot on this. I might also not be back. We might be doing something 3D. I can't tell you, but I might be. If I'm back, it'll be next Saturday. Until that time, take care. Bye bye.